Hey ladies, it's a glute workout for beginners today. Hey everyone, it's Susan with Athlean-XX. Today we're going to be doing that glute workout for beginners. The old booty, that seems to be the focus everywhere right now. So let's get you off on a good start. So first let's talk about the butt consists of 3 different gluteal muscles. We want to work on the gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. So the gluteus maximus is actually going to sit on top of the other 2 muscles, and what that does is it's the main buttock we want to shape and work on. The other 2 muscles are really there just to kind of help us with our balance. We still want to work those, but the gluteus maximus is the largest muscle, so that's the one that's really going to give that good shape. All right. So we're going to start out fairly easy today. We're going to just do a body weight squat. This is a great one for beginners. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. We are going to be targeting the gluteus maximus with that, a little bit of the medius. And so what you're going to do is you're going to tighten your abdomen. You're going to keep your head straight up, just a neutral head. And you just want to drop down to about a 90-degree angle. I'm sitting back through my heels, standing up. So down, really pushing through my glutes. I do a little squeeze at the top. With this workout, I want you to try to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. And up. And pushing up. So really feeling that. Just think about kicking that backside out when you're down. Kind of tightening up that glute at the top. Give it a little squeeze. Okay, so that's a good one just to kind of get things warmed up. Next, we're going to go into donkey kicks. So we're just going to get down on the ground. This is great because this is once again going to target the glute. It isometrically targets your hamstrings. A lot of people don't realize you have to have nice hamstrings to have a good butt. So you don't want to forget working those hamstrings. Okay, so we're going to put our hands on the ground. We are going to have one knee on the ground. We're going to just think about bending our other knee here, and you're just going to think about lifting and kicking that foot towards the ceiling. You don't want to lift this leg higher than your torso. It's not about opening the hips. It's about isometrically hitting that glute. So you're going to stop about there. You're really going to see that I'm getting a full concentration on that muscle, and I'm lowering down, pressing, holding, lowering. Just that little bit of an isometric contraction at the top, holding for 1 or 2 seconds, makes a big difference. That's where you're going to help get some of that building of the muscle, not just kind of kicking your legs wildly. That's not going to do anything. You're really going to think about that specific muscle as you're kicking that leg up towards the ceiling. So you can really feel that. So we're going to do, once again, 10 to 15, really concentrating on the upper glute. Okay, next we're going to go into a one-leg bridge. For this one, I have a light weight. You don't have to use a light weight. So what you're going to do, we're going to start on our back. One leg is going to be straight. Our other leg is going to be bent. I'll do this without the weight initially. I'm just going to lay my body flat on the ground. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to think about lifting my hips up towards the ceiling, but I'm driving with my heel. And once again, I'm really contracting that glute as I'm raising my hip up. I lower down, I'm not touching the ground though. Raising up, isometric hold on that glute, and I'm lowering down. So eventually, if you want to use a little bit of a weight for a little bit more resistance, it's going to be like a 1 or 2 pound weight. You're just going to lift, driving through that heel, and lower for a second. Drive, lift, and hold, and release. So with that one, I did feel a little bit more resistance. So that could help you build a little bit more with just a tiny bit of resistance. But remember, we're just starting out, so you could always add that in maybe a few months down the road. Okay, next we're going to do a crossover toe tap. So with this one, we are once again going to be on the ground. We're going to start in a position here. It's kind of the same with a knee on the ground. This leg is going to be straight, fully extended. My toe is pointed. You want to think about coming off to the side. You're going to lift that up, kind of drawing a half circle, and you're going to tap it off to the opposite side. As I'm lifting, I'm thinking about fully engaging that glute. It's what's carrying my leg over. Lifting and rotating off to the side. So really hitting that gluteus maximus here. Now I'm getting more into that minimus off to the side. That's more of my balance muscle, which is great to hit. We don't want to not hit that one too. So we're just rotating over and tapping. So once again, 15 reps on each side, take a break, do your other opposite leg. Okay, so with every workout, to see any of the results that we're doing, we need to get rid of that fat layer. So it's always good to throw in some type of a metabolic movement. So with this one, what's great is it's still gonna target our butt, but it's also gonna help us kind of get our metabolic going and get our heart rate up, which is always good. So you can use a bench, a chair, whatever you have at home. This is a pop squat jump. I want you to think about that being a hot plate. So you're just barely gonna touch it, kicking your backside out, a little pop at the top. You're gonna land gently on the tops of the fronts of your feet. It's not a flat, it's just one of these light little landing on the tops of my toes. So we're here, kicking the backside out, popping up, popping. I'm not just sitting down, reading. I'm literally touching and pop, pop, pop. And it doesn't have to be a super high one. This is a beginner workout. Just go as high as you want. Use your arms. They're great for helping us accelerate. That's why I throw them back when I'm jumping, because it helps me go up. Okay. All right, ladies, work to your capacity, push yourself. Some of these might be a little tricky at first. You'll get used to them. You should really feel a nice burn when you're done with this. Try for 3 rounds. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Hey, check out Athlean-XX Make sure to follow us on any of our social media sites. We've got some great stuff on Instagram, Facebook. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave us comments. We do read them. We love hearing from you. A lot of these workouts are designed specifically for you guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll work out soon.